2005. That's the CLK320. All keys lost. You already know the deal. It's gonna be fast track. I'm not gonna show everything in the video. I need access to the ESL, and I'll use G-Box. Internet gotta be fast. Hopefully server access is not too busy. Let's hook it up. All right, I'm already done with the preparation. We got auto, we got breakout box. You don't need to have that. I use that so I can monitor voltage, and XP400 Pro APB 125 connected to the EIS. That's what we're going to use to calculate password. And we have G-Box at the back. And the last thing that we need is going to be the ESL connector. And of course, we are going to connect to the K line on the ESL connector when it's time to calculate password. As far as this comes from G-Box, and it's going to go to the fuse box on the EIS fuse. All right, let's go, and let's make sure that we have fast internet connected before we can actually start. All right, so we are connected to our mobile hotspot. As you can see right there, we got internet connection right now. Battery voltage on the tool is 79%. That's more than enough. Of course, it depends on how long it's going to take us to calculate the password. We are going to go with Europe, Mercedes Benz. Right now I'm using jumper wires connected from my car to this vehicle, but I have not started my car yet. That's why the voltage is so low. You can see voltage is right there, 11%, but when we program, we must be over 12%, close to 13. Okay, so now next we are going to do automatic selection. All right, very surprisingly, it did not read the VIN, so I just typed it. And as I told you, this is a CLK320, correct? It's a 2003, 2005. We are going to do immobilizer, start a scan. I just like to do that, make a report, and clear DTCs. After what, I do all keys lost. And I already started the other car. Voltage is now 1277 on the tool, and 13 on the breakout box. Alright, so what I'm going to do, we are going to use all keys lost fast, guided. And on vehicle G-Box fast. And this is the diagram that we're supposed to follow. I already hooked it up before I plug everything. This is going to the fuse box on the EIS fuse, and this is going to the ESL connector, the one I removed earlier. Let's look at the ESL connector. It's going to be plug number 1. Let's go ahead and hook this up. Okay, so I got this hooked up. It goes from K7 on G-Box to pin number 1. If you don't know what pin number 1 is, it's usually the thinner wire on the connector. Okay, so now we need to hook this up to the fuse box, and we need to find out where the fuse box is and the location of the fuse. Usually the same location. It's going to be here, F29, and it's usually a 7.5 amp fuse. Let's double check that. So it could be in the hood, or it could be here on the side. or this is in the. So in order to get to the fuse box, you need to remove this plastic cover, and then the second plastic cover, you have two brackets that you need to remove, and then you have access to the fuse box. Upon looking at this fuse box, it's not the right one for this vehicle, so we're gonna go back to the hood and try to find the other fuse box location. Meanwhile, I've sent a request to find out where the EIS fuse is located. So second location is right here. Try this up, and let's see if this looks like our diagram. Okay, see, so this looks to me very much like so. The fuse we are looking for is the fuse F29. We count 1, 2, 3 from the right, and 1, 2, 3. Let's verify the amp rating. Amp rating, it's usually 7.5. You always want to double check this information. It's not in the hood, it's actually right here, but the fuse location is the wrong fuse location. 29 here, when I look at the diagram, is basically the seat, so it's not going to be the seat. But upon doing my research, I found out it's actually supposed to be fuse 31. So as you can see, this research gave me the location of the fuse box, and it's well and good here, and it says fuse 31. Okay, and when I look on the legend, I found fuse 31 somewhere here, and it says start enable, as well as fuse 31. It says start enable and steering lock. So this sounds more plausible to me, so I'm gonna go ahead with this fuse, and it's going to be this 30 amp rated fuse. I'm gonna remove that, and then I'm going to insert that cable right here. So fuse removed, and so what I need now is to get the other end and plug it here, and then we are going to start. Okay, so back in the car with the other ends. I went in the hood to reinstall everything, the covers, and let's insert that thing properly. There you go. So now it's all the way in. Now what we're going to do is just click on OK. And we are going to click on begin. If it's not the right location, we're gonna have a lot of trouble. It's going to fail calculation. If it's the right location, everything's going to go smoothly. Of course, since we are working with this, we need a blank key. I have 2 blank keys. Actually, I use them on bench to show how to program on the table, and then I cleared them, made them virgin again so I can learn them to another car. Let's verify that we have a key fob and a good battery. It's beeping, so it is actually asking us to insert the key into the IR hole into the programmer. This is the programmer. We are going to insert the key right here. All right, and just click on OK. It is going to communicate with the key. When it does that, it's going to flash super fast. Okay, communication now, processing. Okay, that was successful. Now we are prompted for a password. We don't have a password. This is the toughest challenge on this job. We are going to say no. And yes, we want to enter a password calculation. And we are going to click on begin. I already hooked up everything. You're supposed to hook up the APB 125 to the EIS right there, and have good internet connection, and let's go. Okay, all this is already connected. This is connected ahead of time. Okay, so now we're going to start calculating password. Since our APB 125 is already plugged in, we got to remove it and reinsert it. And then calculation starts. So we are 0 minutes into calculation. This EIS could be very, very challenging, but a lot of time it takes me between 10 to 20 minutes to get password. On C-class, on E-classes, it took me a lot longer, but lately I'm using G-Bucks 3. I don't know if that makes a difference, but I've been getting the password within 4 minutes. So let's go ahead and check and find out. Almost 2 minutes. If our wire is not connected to the right fuse, it's just going to fail. 2 minutes into calculation. Yep, this is tough. This is a tough one. 26 minutes. This is turning into a nightmare. I usually don't wait more than 20 minutes. But this is similar as W211, Mercedes E-Class. It always takes a long time to get the password. I've waited 125 minutes on this one. Shortest time, 30 minutes. So let's hope to get it by 30 minutes. I'm ready to go. Program a Benz, you also got to be ready for the challenge. It's not all about fun. Yes, this job is a $300 job. It's a lost key on the CLK320, but I've waited 56 minutes before I can get this password. Without this, we cannot make a key. So we are going to finalize now. Let's go ahead and click on that. 56 minutes. Wow. Okay, now we're generating key file. Upon generating the key file, we're going to write the key file onto the key. The key is already in position into the XP400 Pro. The key is already on the hole, just like I told you. And then we are going to click OK. And it's going to detect the key. Upon detecting the key, is going to write. Now the key is detected, it's communicating with the key. Writing the key file onto the key. All right, this is completed. So all we're gonna have to do now is plug this back up there. And we are also going to remove this and put the fuse in. Let's go ahead and do that. Dang, I waited so long, I removed my gloves. Put that fuse in. Okay, now about to test that key. Insert the key into the EIS. Let's wait for a zip on the steering lock. Okay, the steering lock unlocked, as you can see that. Okay, let's go ahead and start this car. All right, all keys lost completed. 2006 Mercedes CLK320, all keys lost, Dallas, Texas. Customer has lost his key. We just completed the all keys lost. Thanks for watching. Check out YouTube channel.